A year-end review is a little bit like looking back at a photo album that you took of a trip. And what happens for most of us is when we try and sit down at the end of the year and just take a quick look back, we have what's called recency bias. We only look at maybe the last few weeks or maybe the last month, which may have been really hectic or really stressful or really relaxed. And we miss what happened throughout the entire 12-month period. So as you're getting ready to do your annual analysis, which we'll talk about in the next lesson, we want to get our minds ready to think about the entire year. In the annual analysis, there are at least 12 sheets that you can choose. You don't have to go through all of them, but choose to go through to review your last year. And in them, you're looking at everything from how you did with your values, how your character's developing, work-life balance, how you did with supervision of your team, confidence levels, where you learn things. There's a comprehensive review of the past year. What this is doing is getting you set up for the new year. But again, if we are just looking at the last few months, we're missing the bigger picture. So what I've provided for you is a little checklist of a lot of places that you may want to review, look at, check out prior to doing your annual analysis. It's the opportunity to go through and sort of get a sense again of the entire year from a bigger, broader perspective. So you're going to look in places like scanning your day timer or your digital calendar or the calendar on the fridge that you and your family have. But looking at what happened, what were the big issues, time off, trips, projects that you had to deal with, things that happened with the family, kids, what was going on, getting that big perspective. You might also want to go through what were you watching? What were you looking at? Think about your Audible account. Where did you borrow books from? What were your favorite TV shows? Did you have time to watch TV? What was happening kind of in that space? Maybe your hobbies, maybe you didn't do them. But also looking at your space. I don't know about you, but I am a collector of piles of things that I meant to get to, but didn't get to. So that's another place to look at. Your digital files. What's the things on your desktop, on your computer that I'm going to get to, and you never do. So again, this is just a quick checklist for you to scan and consider which areas, again, you do not need to do all of these, but which areas might you want to go back and just do a quick review of to get a bigger, broader sense of the year, to give you a better perspective before you dive into your annual analysis. And again, remember, the whole point of this exercise is we want to look back to prepare us for going forward in the new year.